Hi, everybody. Today I have with me Jon Biegel, the Vice President of Everidge. Jon, thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're super excited. I'm excited to have one of my manufacturers on with me.
Yes.
So this is super fun. Okay, so the people are dying to know, what is your favorite non-work activity and why?
Those of you who know me probably know that I travel a ton, obviously. So probably spending time with my family. Best time is finally getting back home after traveling for a long week and sitting on the patio having a glass of wine with my wife.
Love it.
Spending time watching my kids play sports because, again, traveling, you get to miss out on a lot of those type things. So I try to take advantage of that as much as possible. So outside of work and traveling, I'm probably pretty boring for most people that know me when I get home because, again, it's spending time with my family, trying to make up for the time I'm gone.
That's not boring. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, oh, it is.
That's a lot of fun. I love that. All right, so what is your guilty pleasure? What's the thing you cannot live without?
Tequila and dots.
Dots, like the
candy dots. It's the best candy in the world.
not like the sheet.
Correct. Yeah,
that's
like
not
the
what I'm
little
thinking about?
the little gummy dots.
Those ones?
Yes.
Of all the candy?
Exactly. See?
Okay, well,
It's the best.
I mean, I'm glad that it's yours.
So I always tell my kids when they're trick-or-treating when they're little, that's the most poisoned candy, so they can't eat it. So that's how I get all my dots.
You're going to grow up and go to therapy and be like, my dad stole all of my candy.
Which is good, because then they give me all the dots. So dots and tequila.
Sure. Two very different flavors, very different experiences. That's amazing. All right. So if you had one piece of advice for anybody in the industry, what would it be?
I would say network. Again, through my career, had an opportunity to work in lots of different parts of this industry, from being a chef to an operator to, now into the sales side, trying to build a brand, all those type of things. But I couldn't have done any of it without the connections that I've made over the years, whether you're trying to sell to, a customer that I once did business with or, maybe sat next to, while I was a chef. But I think this industry, if you just get out there and meet people, we all talk about relationships, but I think it's even more than that. I think it's, again, trying to be proactive on going out and meeting people, trying not to sit on the sidelines, trying to get involved. Again, all the people that I've been able to work with and everything, I wish I would have known that when I was younger, because it's made a big difference in my career.
Well, it's so important too, especially like this industry is so cyclical that like one person that you meet is going to be somewhere else, and like that might be something that might help you. And so I know people talk about that all the time, but to your point, I think that's a really good thing to think about. Okay, so last and final question. What's your favorite part about being a MAFSI member?
Again, I think it gives us the opportunity to go out and just be involved with some of the people that, like yourself, some of the reps that, have us as their line, but also building those connections with other people that you never know how this is. This industry changes a lot, so you got to continue, like I said, networking with some of those people that are just been in the industry, meeting new people, saying hi to the people that you've known for a long time. But, I think it's such a great organization when it comes to, some of the keynote speakers that they bring in. Again, not just tied to being a rep, because, again, being a manufacturer, you're coming here and it is tailored to the reps. But, again, there's stuff that touches all the industry. So
you can pull stuff from everything.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is just a fun bonus question. What's the last concert you've been to?
So it's been a little while, but I would say Linkin Park, Snoop Dogg, and Korn all together in one.
Love it. One venue.
Yes, crazy genre, mix of people.
Sure.
Probably the best.
That's a crazy mix of people.
Yeah, best party I've ever been to. Had a lot of fun. But
sure.
Yeah, not people you would have thought would have mixed together.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Well, I love that. Well, Jon, thank you so much for joining me. This has been really fun, and we'll catch you on the next edition.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.